All right, how's everybody doing? Kirk Fletcher here, just having a little fun playing my guitar. It's Blue Monday. You guessed it, it's Blue Monday. So I just wanted to do a little video and just, say hello, mainly, just playing Hattie B here, my Les Paul. I love this guitar. When I think about this guitar, I don't know what it is about this guitar, but it fits my playing, and it really just, it's the sound like I hear in my head, with just the sustain and the punchiness and everything like that. So if I want to play a slow blues or anything like that with the real vocal quality, I always pretty much reach for this guitar. That's not to say it's the only guitar that I love, but it's definitely in my top three that I love very much. And this guitar is fantastic. I got this guitar a few years ago now while I was playing with my friend Joe Bonamassa, on that tour, and I really appreciate his helping me getting this guitar. And he's a dear friend of mine, and I played a lot of nights in the UK, Germany, and LA, and different parts in the States on this guitar, some cruises and stuff, and it really just sings the blues, So I really like it, And also, just been touring a lot and, playing around in Europe a lot, and that's pretty much it, just trying to, get better and everything, And this thing that I played before, is just sort of like, taking a theme. It's part of a slow blues and playing maybe, variations on like maybe an 8-bar blues, and also within combination of like things that we played in church with me growing up. And, I have a really religious background. I know many of you may know. And playing things like in my father's church, just little hymns and things like that. And many guitar players have, delve into this, So this is a large part of when I think about a slow blues, I'm also thinking this very like gospel, opening of the service. It's almost like even in Indian music, they have like this drone, and then they're kind of like they start off, with this certain thing to kind of get everybody in the mood, to like be enlightened or whatever you might say, and I really, take this to heart, these different little things. When I play the guitar, I try and approach it in a way of, just trying to be calm or exciting and different emotions and things like that, more so than, exactly the notes that I play or something. I think you have to play the guitar enough and get enough experience and practice the guitar to basically be at a point with it when you could just kind of speak what's on your mind or your feelings at that moment and kind of act it out in a way, and I think these are the finer parts of what make a guitar player, really great and somebody you want to listen to in universal as opposed to somebody just playing, notes, which is cool too, and there are many people that do a combination of both in or out of the blues genre, but I speak a lot on the blues because that's what I love and that's what I've, dedicated a lot of time to. But for an example, just playing things like, that's sort of, to me, I look at that as sort of like more of a singer singing in church, as well as my blues influences, kind of trying to combine these two things together, really with something like that, and try and use those other influences to my advantage when approaching the slow blues. So then you start to get out of sort of like some of the more cliche things that I do a lot, instead of playing something like that, I might go. And then I always play like this little, and it's just two notes. But that kind of sometimes two notes adds impact. It's sometimes more effective when you just play two notes as opposed to playing the whole chord or something else. It kind of just adds this thing to it, and I really like playing with ideas like that, like in gospel music, there's a lot of those double stops and little things, you might play. Stuff like that, so it's like kind of almost one and the same to me, just those two different kind of genres, shall we say. I mean, I don't even look at them as different. I look at them kind of as the same thing, sort of, because that's the reason why it was so easy for me to transition into playing mostly blues, it's playing in the sanctified church. So anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying their Blues Monday. Got my Norm Harris, my Norman's Rare Guitars t-shirt on, playing Hattie B. I love it, and I'll see you real soon. Everybody take care out there.